So we've been talking about how ions form, but I want to combine this with the idea of the octet rule, which we're going to talk about this chapter and the next chapter. So the octet rule states that atoms tend to gain, lose, or share electrons in order to achieve noble gas configurations. So the same reaction we've been looking at, neutral sodium atom and a neutral chlorine atom reacting to form sodium chloride. So here, chlorine is forming chloride, and it is gaining an electron to do that, right? So it goes from having just 7 valence electrons to having 8, or an octet. And we also know that atoms tend to lose electrons. Sodium is losing its valence electron to form a cation. Now, sharing is something that we don't see here. Sharing of electrons would be a covalent bond, and that's going to be in the next chapter. We're going to talk more about that. But you can see that these are noble gas configurations, or products. It's called the octet rule because noble gas configuration usually means 8 valence electrons, but of course in the first shell you would just have 2. And so helium's noble gas configuration is just 2 electrons, which is why hydrogen tends to either lose 1 to have 0, gain 1 to have 2 like helium, or it might share 1 to gain an extra 1 and have just 2. So we call it the octet rule, but it really just means it needs noble gas configuration.